How you guys doing? So tomorrow we're going to Doheny State Beach. So I was able to snag 2 days um, at the beach. So I got spot number 4, and you're probably wondering what I'm doing, and of course probably guessing that I'm probably getting ready for it. So every time I go camping, and everybody knows this, you do have to do like a checklist. So you have to have certain items, maybe sometimes more than one thing, just in case it malfunctions, doesn't work, it expires, or some type of anomaly that happens definitely when you're not close to home. So I always go prepared. I do have a list and quite a few things I take with me when I'm car camping. Now, when I do not car camp, of course, I'll take my big backpack here. Uh, this is the Osprey Atmos AG50, and it thing does not let me down. A lot of people wondering why I got the bright red. If something happens to me and I can't signal for help, that is basically a big red sign for help. So waving that in the air will probably get more attention than a black one or a green one that will blend into the background. So I'm always trying to stay visible. All right, so bright colors is always good in the forest or any backcountry roads you go, or trails, or off the beaten trail. Again, the backcountry. So the first thing I do have, of course, everybody has a medical kit. So I always have this on me. I did add a few other things in here, like alcohol swabs, some scissors, nail clippers, little things like that. Uh, Tweezers to maybe get thorns out, stuff like that. So always have this. This is great. You can get one of these at any type of outdoor store. I got this one at REI. And again, this video is not sponsored. So just disclaimer: it's not sponsored. These are items that I picked, and I did a lot of reviews for them. So I always use an item, make sure that I get some good use out of it, real world situations, and then I go ahead and make my review and give my review. And again, it's my own opinion, so it might work for me, it might not work for you. So you guys definitely got to play with your setups and your camping gear, but I'm pretty sure you can come up with something that's gonna work for you guys. So again, medical kit. All right, and then also in my container that I have right here, I got this at Home Depot for like 15 bucks. I put these silicone gel packets, sorry, put these in there. I put like 5, 6, 7 of them in there, and it keeps the moisture out of the container once it's stored either in my back of my trunk, in my truck, in my closet, or in the garage, so it doesn't get all mildewy, smelly. So that's good. Always have some 55 cord, 550 cord, parachute cord. It's 100 foot. Again, it's orange, so I always have this available. I have a splint for my tent. I have an emergency bivy, so I got this at REI. This is great to have. Just keeps you warm if there's an emergency and it gets a certain temperature and you don't have anything to cover you. It's very light. You can put this in your backpack anywhere you go. So really nice to have, especially in your car. If you don't have a blanket and it hits in freezing temperatures, this will definitely help you, or save your life actually. And it also does come with a whistle. Yes. All right. Then always have 2 cans of gas. So this one's almost empty. This one's full. Always have 2. Make sure that you're always full in case you do not want to run out when you're there 2 days away from your car. That would be not good. So, and a lot of places don't let you start fires. So make sure that your gas is full at all times, even in when you're not camping and stored. It's always good to have around for emergencies in case the gas goes out or something like that, or the electricity. So perfect. Have my rain fly or my rain cover for my backpack. So always have that. That's the large. Got that at REI. I have my Totes 750. This one does have the little holder, so I get to hang that. Boil water, boil soup, anything I want to make hot. I also have the MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe, which has the igniter, so I really like this one. It has its already igniter on it. I don't have to worry about bringing a lighter, so this is really cool to have. Put that back in there. All right, let's see here. Have that in there, and I always bring my MSR wind burner. This thing is great. Never have any issues with it. Lights, gets hot and stays hot, and it boils water pretty quickly. Love this thing. Always bring it with me everywhere I go. Even when I go to the park or to somewhere fishing or something like that, I always have this so I can make a cup of coffee in the morning or anywhere I'm at, just to give me a big, good pick-me-up. So have that in there. Always have a good hatchet. So always have a good hatchet on you. Put that in there. Then I always have my Gerber saw. Cut wood. It's actually really nice. It's plastic, but sturdy. And this does lock and tighten. And it does come with an extra blade. So I always have that on there just to cut wood if I need it. So very nice to have. It locks. Put that right back in there. So that goes in there. I have my, this is the Osprey, kind of like a shower buddy. So basically when you take a shower, you have all your little doodads. So I have mosquito net and some ear swabs, Q-tips, and then I also have like some soap, some ear, some little, you know, anything that you're gonna take in the shower with you. So all that little stuff. So you can, and then it has this hook where you can hang it. So very, very cool. So I always like to bring that with me. Toothbrush, toothpaste, any of those little tiny things you take with you, a little tiny roll of toilet paper. Put that in there. Then I have my Sawyer squeeze, which is in here. I'm not gonna take it out. I'll do a whole review on that one day. But Sawyer squeeze, always have that brand new. It's ready to go, already backwashed. You should backwash it if you're gonna go to use it, especially if it's been sitting. I have my hose and my 2-liter reservoir that's in the Osprey here. So that's my everyday carry. So it's the Daylight Plus, I think it is. And that goes to that. And I always carry my Opinel number 8. Pretty sure this is Opinel number 8. Love this little knife. Never lets me down. It's really nice to have. It locks. It's a good paring knife. Knife to just cut little things and stuff like that. So always nice to have. Put that right back in there. Camping shoes. Got to bring a pair of these camping shoes. They're light. Take off your shoes. Let your feet dry. Bam. That will actually go in my car. Always bring a lantern. Definitely. I have this. Oops. I have this, but I was just messing with this. I usually just throw this one around at a tree or something like that, or a stump. If there's a stump, I always bring 2 lamps, so rechargeable, and then one with batteries. So if any case one goes out, I can recharge it, or I can just go and buy batteries somewhere if I need to. But they're both Black Diamond. Really, really good headlamp. So this one's like a running lamp. It's only like $250, but it lasts a very long time. So I love this thing, and it's waterproof. So those will go with me here. Then what else we got? Looks like we have the Nemo Tensor. This is the wide, I think 25-inch, and it's 72 inches or something like that. So I'm 6 foot, and this thing is perfectly wide enough. If you're on a flat level surface, you're gonna feel like you're gonna be sleeping at home. So this thing is quiet, recommended. So this goes in there. Right. Then always had a hat, sun hat, that always goes in there. And then let's see here. I always just have something like this in there with the little tiny tackle box. Always bring my Gerber This, yeah, Gerber knife. It's just a serrated knife. I always use this for just chopping on things. It's a very, very good knife, sharp. I recommend this knife. Comes with the sheath. I put it on my belt when I get to camp and carry it around just in case, you know, something happens. I always have it on me, but it locks in. Then just snap it, bam. Once you get it broken in and stuff, it comes out. It's really nice, really nice. So that goes in there. I'll put this right on the edge because the first thing I usually grab. I always bring my frog togs. So this is a full rain suit, top and bottom. Always bring this with me. You never know when the freaking rain's gonna hit if you're out in the backcountry. So that's always good to have, especially you just put it all over all your clothes and you'll be good to go. I always bring some dry sacks. So dry sacks are good to have. So for like laundry, extra little things you don't want to get wet when you're sitting somewhere. I have the 6 liter, 12 liter, and then some off brands that are by Outdoor Products or something like that. But yeah, I always have at least 4. And then I'm going to use this one. This is the 6 liter by Osprey, water resistant. So, and I'm going to put my my puffy jacket in here. So my Patagonia puffy jacket I'll put in here. And then I'll put in here to keep that dry. I know it's not going to rain, but I always bring that puffy jacket everywhere I go. If I'm going to spend $300 on a puffy jacket, it's coming with me everywhere I go. So, let's see what else. Footprint for the Big Agnes. This is the copper backcountry or something like that. It's the biking version, and I'll put a video of that too, but I'll do a full review of this one. But it's actually the biking version, and it has a larger vestibule where you can actually put your bike and stuff. So you can actually put a bike in there. I actually use it for just cover. I get under it, sit under it. It protects me from rain. I sit under it in the morning and have my coffee, but it keeps you out of the elements. It's nice. It keeps you out of the sun when it's really hot. But this is my go-to right here. So that will go in the car with me. This will go in here. And then I also have my Sidewinder. This is the 20-degree bag. I get very, very cold at night. So I'm not sure why, but this is what I take. And this doesn't do me wrong. I'm able to turn, spin, and roll around in this like I usually do at home. So this plus the Tensor, Nemo Tensor air mattress. You're gonna feel like you're sleeping at home, but again, you get what you pay for. So just that system alone is like $600. I always bring a pair of gloves in case I need to chop wood or something like that. Of course, my steaks. I always bring a strong coffee for the morning because I like to wake up and get the day going. And then of course all my clothes that I'm gonna be taking. And then I always take this, which is just for protection. So in case I have to whoop somebody's butt, in case somebody tries to bother me, but good thing nobody does. So I just hold that, put that in there, put this other axe right in there. Backcountry spray, you're gonna need some of this for sure. And then my Cedar Summit pillow. I love this thing. It's awesome. So bam, and just let it sit for like maybe 5-10 minutes, and it's thick. It gets pretty big. So love this pillow. Just roll it up, bring it tight, bam. That goes in there. Let's see here. I always bring something like this just to hang things in case I need to air them out, but just like not put it in the car. So hang it, and it'll air things out like sweaty headbands and stuff like that. So that's always nice to have. That goes in there. Then I have my Ursack bag, which has like about 5 days of food, 2 or 3 desserts. So that's always just good to have. So every time I use one or eat 1, eat 2, eat 3 for when I'm camping, I always go to the store and buy 2 or 3 more just to fill back up. And then of course you can't forget a Tokes spoon. So it's not the spork, it's the spoon. Polished head, and I put some 550 cord on it, just, you know, just so I can hold on to it and it doesn't hurt my fingers. and it doesn't get hot, so I can go ahead and use this. So that goes in there. All right, so I think we went over everything. I'm kind of basically ready. I have the ice chest, I have the awning out in the back. That's gonna go out in the morning, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna go fishing, the first thing we do when we get there. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you at the beach.